we also take stock of a company which is under pressure right now, and that's Sun Pharma. We've had earnings updates, and in fact, we're going to be talking to the management of Sun Pharma also later on in the day. But I'm going to get in my colleague Varsha to tell us about how, in fact, the quarter has panned out. Varsha.
Well, thanks Agam for that. If you see, yesterday it did post results for Q4 FY24, wherein revenue was up 9%, while analysts were expecting 12% growth in revenue. EBITDA was also up 9%, but if you see the net profit was up 33%. Now this is mainly due to other income, which was up 62%, and also lower tax rate of 5% also helped to increase the net profit versus tax rate of 10% last year. Now, if you see, US formulation sales were up 10%, however 10.9%. However, analysts were expecting much more about that. We do have con call details wherein Sun Pharma has guided for high single-digit growth in revenue for FY25, and they are working on enhancing the specialty pipeline in the areas of dermatology, ophthalmology, and oncodermatology. They've guided for 8 to 10% of sales as R&D spend for FY25. Now, we do have some brokerages wherein they are bullish on Sun Pharma, wherein Citi has maintained buy with target price of rupees 1,640, which determines upside potential of 4.8%. Now they are expecting possibility of subdued margin in FY25, so stock may be under pressure in near term. Nomura also maintained neutral rating on the stock, wherein they are expecting the earnings momentum to be stalled as the company is investing into specialty segment. Lastly, if you see Motilal Oswal has rated buy with an upside potential of 18%. So neutral to buy rating from the brokerage, and but stock is under pressure. Let's see how it pans out.
Okay, Varsha, thank you so much for getting us the latest on Sun Pharma and the quarter gone by. Sharmila, a lot's been said about Sun Pharma while they are looking at a new segment in terms of specialty after their relatively larger drug Revlimid moves out of the exclusivity period. What's the way forward on an overall basis as well? How are you viewing Sun Pharma?
Well, I think perhaps the results to my mind were fairly okay. Probably the only thing which some section of the market may not have liked is the fact that in their con call, the kind of guidance that they gave, the growth that they gave for next year is in sort of single digits, and market may not have liked that. So, then you have to look at the valuations, and that's where I would think that this 3-4% kind of a cut has come. But having said that, precisely as you said, I think, for the past couple of years, it's been this sole focus on specialty chemicals that has drawn me to the stock. As a disclosure, I own the stock, and I will continue to hold it because I'm very positive on the way forward for the stock. So yes, I think that the near term, some of these stocks to my mind have become stocks more for sort of longer term players, because if you want to see any benefit of buying the stock, then you have to be invested in it for a very long period of time. And I think that this stock is at that kind of a price. So though that would be my only caveat, that if you buy at this price, or if it corrects more, then good, then you can buy it lower. But you have to be invested in it with a 1 or 2 year sort of a time horizon to really make any significant return from the current price. That's the only caveat. Otherwise, I like the stock.